In 1992, Serb soldiers took then 16-year-old Velija Hasanbegović, his father and brother, to the banks of the Drina River in Bosnia.
After standing in line, they ordered us to take out all the documents and all the possessions we had in our pockets and all the money that we had. My father knew that they were going to kill us, so then he started pleading and begging them to kill him, but to let the two of us live.
Beginning that spring, Serbian paramilitaries would kill nearly 3,000 of Hasanbegovic's fellow Muslims in and around the city of Visegrad. But Hasanbegovic was spared, and last year he returned to the site of his near execution to photograph the exhumation of hundreds of human remains.
I was the one who survived. I was supposed to be there together with my father and my brother. I was supposed to be in the lake, but I decided then I was the one who survived. I should make this story.
The result, an exhibition of 75 photographs, Visegrad Genocide Memories, which came to Central European University in Budapest, Hungary this March.
So this is Stari Borod. This is a place near Visegrad. This is the emptied Peručac lake, and this is the place where we found most of the human remains.
During the summer and fall of 2010, authorities agreed to keep the lake bed dry for 74 days, allowing volunteers and investigators to unearth whatever remains they could find.
These two other pictures, you can see what volunteers brought with them every day. So these were boots, tools, rain jackets, and so on. The other picture, you can see that it was a rough terrain where people would, after being brought by truck to one place, they would walk to a place where the investigators would tell them to start digging. By looking at the photographs, you can see that volunteers were working here on all weather conditions. For example, in this specific case, this little girl with her father is looking for her grandfather who went missing in Visegrad.
CEU student Elmina Kulasic helped bring the exhibition to Central European University.
I thought that if we shared the story with students, especially students from the public policy department, political science, history, nationalism, that maybe the knowledge that we disseminate, they can use it not only for their studies, but for their curiosity, what happens after a war. Where are these people that are the actual survivors, the civilians?
Hasanbegovic was one such survivor, and for the first time in nearly 2 decades, he is sharing his story with the public.
You need time for everything, even for a story, even for a photograph. You need time to grow up, you need time for it to be ripe.
Tracing the events of that grim day in 1992, Hasanbegovic recalls standing with his brother and father on the banks of the Drina, awaiting gunfire.
We understood that this was the end. There was no use asking them, begging them for anything. So I and my brother, we took our father by the hands and started walking towards the river. As I turned around, I was totally shocked to hear the gunshots flying over my head. As I turned around, I saw the Serb soldiers running away and shooting somewhere above me towards the other riverbank.
Opposition Bosnian forces had surprised Hasanbegovic's would-be executioners. In the flurry of gunfire, he leapt into the Drina's rushing waters. Hasanbegovic and his brother fled to safety, but their father was captured.
After 3 days of being tortured and beaten, he was released because my mother came to the police station and begged them to let him go. Unfortunately, he died in 1995 in a hospital in Zenica due to the beatings he received in Visegrad.
Now, 16 years after his father's death, Hasanbegovic feels the time is right to let the public know his story.
The main reason why I made this photographs, this exhibition, is that evil must never ever happen to anyone anywhere. And the people, the visitors who look at these photographs, they must know that people who commit crimes will be apprehended and justice will come.